Alright. Bitch, give me top and she wipe it off. Like a rocket. They gonna pop it off. Had a threesome. You were not involved. Bitch. I'm kidding. I don't know what I was talking about. I just like that song. Whoa, did my fingers get smaller? Lost water weight, apparently. What the fuck? I had these on just a few hours ago. Whoa. Okay. My lips feel dry. My face feels dry because I only did toner, and I need to do my serums. I needed my serum. What? So yeah, skincare is important. Look how tired I look. It's because I am. It feels so good. Ew, that was disgusting. That was disgusting. Look at my bionic fucking forehead. I hate that shit. Pinky up though. Pinky up, ho. Always pinky up, bro. Oh, whoa, I forgot that there was more. So I'm just gonna put it down my neck. Excuse me, pardon me. I just need to reach under here really quick. Okay, yeah, that needs to stop. I'm so sorry. I'm really not sorry. It's really just me acknowledging I'm aware you might find it weird. But I'm not sorry for it. It's really just to point out the fact that I'm weird as fuck before you have to. Because it's a way for me to mitigate the situation. Because if I bring it up first, then it doesn't hurt when you bring it up. Bitch. What? What the fuck, Jack? Hit the road, Jack. You know what? That is an underrated pun, and I get so fucking mad at my children. It could make me almost fucking cry because no one fucking appreciates a good dad pun anymore. And I'm just serving them, and my kids are too young to even fucking know how funny it is. Our cat's name is Jack. Anytime he does something that pisses me off, or that warrants him, you know, serving me some time, I'm always like, hit the road, Jack. And I think it's funny, because internally it's just funny. It's my own fucking joke. And I think Jack understands. Because then he always straightens himself up for a few days. But then my kids look at me like, they're like, whoa, why is mom so mad at Jack? And I'm like, guys, it's funny. It's a pun. It's punny. It's like you had to... I don't know. Can you just get with it, please? Like, what the fuck? I'm your mom. I'm not supposed to know more. Well, I am. But about this? I'm kidding. I'm aware of how lame it is. I also don't care. Bitch, give me top and she wipe it off. What? Oh, I was gonna hit you. What were you doing? Hit the road, Jack. See, like, it's funny. If you didn't laugh, I guess you don't belong here. But you're not gonna try and tell me that it's because I don't belong here. Bitch. You've got the wrong bitch. Bitch. You've got the wrong bitch. You've got the wrong bitch if you think that. You are not gonna displace me. Oh. That's gonna be my new, like, pretend evil laugh. It's funny. It's actually really funny to me. Oh, okay. So I found a playlist that I listened to a lot last fall, which was like the 3 months-ish preceding me leaving, and it was like the playlist that got me through. It was like my go-to, always had it on. And I came across it tonight, and actually the songs coming up I hadn't listened to since last fall, and that was kind of the catalyst for like me realizing a bunch of shit tonight. It was like I was supposed to see it or hear certain music, and it was supposed to put me back in those times and have me remember that energy that I had to embody to be a stoic survivor, to be safe, secure, strong, silent. What? I'm so freaking cool. I'm not in the mood for most of these, but this one's good. You're on the road for the shame to your sugar that don't serve a Dairy Queen. What? Okay. I feel like I have cat hair all over me. Like white on rice and your mama's jambalaya, you ain't having a while. 809. Oh, me, there's nothing that I can do. Once you break it down and the cats come home, I'll be right where you want me to be, and that's me on you. Good God Almighty and Lord, have mercy, little mama's got me jumbling by the way that she walks. I need your kiss like a catfish, need a stink big faking. I ain't wanna drown. I don't know all the words. It's a fucking jam. You're not gonna tell me it's not. Mississippi, she running for miles. I know, I'm going self-control. All the nothing that I can do. Until the break of dawn or the cats come home. I'll be right where you want me to be, and that's me on you. Is it? Is that me on you? Pinky out, bitch. Always. Doesn't matter how masculine you feel. Men, put your fucking pinky up. Show some respect. You know what I'm talking about. Like what on racing, your mama's jambalaya, you ain't having a while. Like when you're coming, you can see you back for miles. You're right where you want me to be, and that's me on you. Red Solo cup. Oh, that's so sad. I love Toby Keith. I fill you up. Can I have all of you cats leave me alone? I have 3 cats right here. You know why? Oh my gosh, that's why. It's because I'm super in tune and I'm super connected right now. And there's, you know, there's witchy shit happening. My kind of girl. You know what, me too, if I remembered. Although I'm the type that will take my afternoon one and then still fall asleep for my afternoon nap. 11:11. It's 5 a.m. Wish I could say that I saw it coming, probably I never do. Whoa. I feel like my throat chakra is clearing or something. Weird. It was like a weird, like, purge. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Wow. No, seriously, God is so... He knew exactly. He knew exactly how to tell me how to answer my questions. Now, that's what she said to me. You made this far, but I'll ruin your life if you want. I'll be the judge. Yeah. Wow, this song got me through that last few weeks. Holy shit. I don't know how I did it, honestly. I'm a fucking badass because... Call my lawyer! Okay, we gotta do that over because my voice fucking cracked. I said my throat chakra's clearing out, my voice fucking cracked. You know what? And please, seriously, if you know him and you know how I am finally realizing that I had to be some special kind of idiot fucking badass. That's what she said to me. To be able to live with that dude for as long as I did and to not fucking lose my fucking shit. Well, I mean, I did. And I did a few things I'm not proud of. And the baby on the way. And she was trying to take me all the way. And the jury's out on me. But I'll be the judge. You're tired of finding baby on you, baby. But you say I'm guilty? I ain't even called my lawyer. So come and try to take what's mine, 'cause I'm gonna come and take yours in due time. I haven't heard this since then, so I'm like... You ain't got a leg to stand on the ground, so you've got it right. You said what you said, and you ain't nothing left to report. Well then, bitch, I'll see you in court. Oh my gosh, this is really profound. I know it's just music, but like... And I know people always say, like, oh, music is so powerful, but do you really understand how? Now I'm gonna pause it for that. Do you really understand how profound and powerful music is? Because you know what I've noticed? When I play music, when I'm doing readings, or when I'm doing a channeling, or praying, or anything spiritual that I'm doing, any sort of connection I'm facilitating in, why am I, like, in love with that? Anyways, whenever I have music playing in the background, and I'm recording those things, because I always do, when I go and watch it back, like if I'm going to go edit it or just to watch it back, more often than not, the music in the background doesn't matter the fucking genre of the playlist. There's always moments, there's always at least 1 or 2 moments in every fucking session like that, when there's music playing, that there's a spot of something I'm talking about, or some sort of pause I'm taking, or some sort of, sorry, I feel like I have cat hair on my face, some sort of like message that I'm talking about, some sort of thing I'm saying, and the music in the back is either directly validating what I'm saying in the moment, or it's like it could be taken in context of like God speaking it to me. And my first experience ever of hearing music in that way was literally only a few months ago, and that's fucking crazy to me because music has been so powerful to me my entire life. Music has always been so important. But it wasn't until literally a few months ago that I was shown a different perspective of listening to music, and it's crazy because the person who opened my eyes to this would probably to this day have no fucking clue about it and not even realize how profound the little tiny moment was, because it really was just like a sharing music back and forth type of a deal. Oh my gosh, and now that I think about it, the band was highly suspect. And what is the most highly suspected? Who is the most highly suspected in the universe? What energy? What being? God, right? Source energy. The most highly suspect. That is crazy, because that's even the band name. Anyways, he opened my eyes to hearing music as a conversation between you and God. And I know it's going to sound silly, but when you are a late diagnosed autistic, you don't realize how intricate and deep an autism diagnosis goes in your everyday life. And so after you're diagnosed autistic, like as an adult and you're living your life, random things will come up where you're looking through, you're seeing it through a lens of knowing and understanding you're autistic and knowing the traits that associate with that. And then you're seeing something through the lens of, wait, did I have it wrong that whole time? And you kind of you realize how black and white you were being about something without thinking you were being black and white. Because I think for high masking individuals, obviously you would be high masking if you're not diagnosed until later in life. But I think for high masking individuals, I was just throwing a block. It's almost like putting a fucking stopper, putting a cork in it. It's literally the visual of like, put a cork in it. That's literally what, I don't know what it is. It's not spirit. Obviously they wouldn't do that. They want me to talk about it. God wouldn't, yeah. I'm not getting any sort of energy any specific energy or specific entity, but there is like this sensation of beings that don't want me to say what I was going to say. And when I say that, I don't remember what it was I was going to say, because it's like they turn the light off in that room for a second. The top of my head is pinging, so that's confirmation that like I'm articulating it accurately. Can you tell me at least why that's something that like makes you insecure if I talk about? Okay, that's actually interesting. So it's not a negative energy or anything, but it's this almost cautionary energy that's like not wanting to validate or get a certain information to a certain group of people, which in this case would be the group of people watching this, whoever has been enticed to watch thus far, whatever it is that is, this is like for you. But this cautionary energy I'm getting is almost like, be very cautious how you deliver it or articulate it, and make sure that you maybe give disclaimers here or there when you explain it, because these are high masking individuals who won't realize how low functioning their interpretation of certain basic concepts are. Okay, and don't get your feelings hurt with that, because it resonates with me because it's me, and it's very fucking hard. It's very fucking hard to feel like you put on a show every day to perform and to keep up, and that only gets you kind of into some more heartache and deeper struggle down the road, because it's just like when you have a job and it's like, oh, I did my job so well that I got to do everyone else's work. It's similar to that. It's like the higher masking you are, the more internal struggle you have, because people overlook like they can't, it's not so obvious that they see the autism right there when they're talking to you, and so they're not being mindful of how you're going to naturally interpret something differently than they would, or you're going to interpret it for exactly what it means when they have a nuance. Sorry, I feel like I have cat hair on my face, it's bugging me. And Spirit was letting that energy through, that cautionary energy, because it wasn't bad, but it was, these are fucking smart, high masking people who are very hard on themselves, but like they know that they're smart and capable and understanding of a lot of concepts that other people don't understand. And so because of that, they kind of can tend to overlook or not see certain deeper meanings to things that are more general and obvious in everyday things. And that's not a bad thing, but it's more of, because, you know, you've got a certain level of your consciousness is in the clouds. There's that caution again. Why, okay, I don't want to be a bitch, but why is it I'm getting that you're wanting me to communicate the energy like, don't you dare fucking do this? It's like they're fucking playing with the little fucking, they're diddling the switch of wiping my memory, of like putting a pause on my articulation. I'm gonna get fucking pissed. I'm gonna get fucking mad. If you want me to fucking do this, we're not doing it like that. Thank you. There's one misconception about God, I think, in my opinion, is with church, religious construct, you tend to think that you have to be a certain way when addressing. And okay, let me clarify. There's a time and a place. There's a time and a place. I'm not gonna go cuss at God in church. But when I've had a really long fucking week and I'm tired and discouraged and exhausted and I feel like I don't deserve half the shit I go through, I will come in the bathroom and, you know, throw out a, what the fuck did I do to you kind of a deal, you know? But like I said, there's a time and a place. And I think what is confining about structured religion is that you're too scared to be in tune with emotions like that because you're afraid of blasphemy or being disrespectful. I don't know if that's even a thing that would resonate with anybody else, but that is how I always felt. I always felt very fearful and confused and not sure how to pray or really be in tune or feel God because I didn't want to do it wrong. And I didn't want to be like blasphemous or disrespectful without knowing it. And the very concept and the very idea that I felt fearful of that tells me that the religious construct I was in, what I grew up in, that upbringing, it was, if I say the fucking name of the church, half of you from Bend are gonna, everyone in Bend is gonna know. West Side. There you go. Everyone's been there twice. And I'm not saying it's bad. Don't. But it does raise a question of if there was fear like that, what is not being communicated correctly? Why is that cautionary energy not being used in the interpretation and word of God when you're talking to a collective of people who you don't know their life experiences or how they're going to receive or interpret the message? And if your true goal as a spiritual leader or a religious leader or a child of God or a pastor or a minister or a priest, whatever, rabbi, I don't know, don't come for me, but if your true passion and goal is not only to serve God, but to bring others, evangelize, spread the word, recruit, if that's your genuine purpose, you would want to be able to access all of the ways for that to be successful. You would want to be able to have the resources that would make that more successful and worth resources and time and energy and effort. And also because I think with religion is kind of one of those things where for a lot of people I think it's like you have a bad experience, you're not fucking doing that again. Or it's like you finally come around to trying it out again and then something happens where you have a bad encounter with someone who claims to be a Christian or something and you're like, yeah, see, that's why I stayed away. And then you have this undiagnosed autism, because this is the collective, the few that are still here. You have this undiagnosed neurodivergency where you are a lot more black and white than you realize you are. Because then what happens is you're having that experience where this is why I stayed away. In those moments of when you're pulled away or you're disconnected from the church or from the people, like if it's a youth group or if it's a certain religious or spiritual practice, whatever it is, if it's you're kind of avoiding your tarot deck or your whatever it is, like I said, I'm not fucking doing that. You want me to be standing here babbling like a fucking idiot, you're gonna give me the fucking information to fucking say it, and we're not gonna play this little fucking chicken game of flipping the switch because it's fucking funny to watch me lose my fucking shit when you suddenly turn the lights off in the room and I don't know what the fuck I'm reading because I can't read the room. Because I'm fucking autistic, bitch. I'm getting pissed. 28. My lips are dry and I'm getting irritated about it, and so it's like almost making it hard for me to connect because my lips hurt real bad. And I know what you're thinking, and I'm not going to use hers, you sicko. No, I want to try one of those little plumper things. Where did those go? I'm hoping that by kind of distracting myself a little bit, the thought will come back to me because I won't be thinking too hard about it. It's kind of like trying to win the game, and when you think about the game, you lose the game. It's like the more I try to tap in, the more I try to understand let's put it very fucking blatantly for you non-diagnosed or late diagnosed or diagnosed forever fucking people. The more you try to force and understand something, the more you're not going to, because you're only confusing yourself by doing that. Don't make me explain it. You'll get it. I'm not going to explain it. I know you get it. I know that some piece of that was a little nugget that you needed to be humbly reminded that, you know what, you're not stupid, but bitch, you're also kind of a dumbass. You know, like, you can be. But you're not stupid, though. No, I want something bright. And then I can tell my kids have been playing with that one. I fucking hate that. That pisses me off. Oh, this is a plumper, so... Oh my gosh, and they were fucking playing with it. Okay, well, I want to put my liner on then. I'm gonna do the more brown tone, tan-toned liner, even though it doesn't really match. Oh, this was not the one I was gonna use. I was gonna use that one. I don't think it's gonna work, but the other one is too bright, and I don't want the line to stick out so much. I don't know, we'll try some. And I'm hoping that by taking my mind off of it, it'll be rerouted, because obviously Spirit is not gonna not bring it up again. They're gonna remind me and they're gonna bring it back. It's just a matter of if I'm receptive and understanding and in a place where I can know that that's what is happening. Alright, we're gonna start with some music again. Actually, I'm gonna go find something really quick. I'll be right back.